Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. So last episode we were working on the colony and all these walls. Man, we did a lot of work on walls around the colony. Yeah, we got all this done and all of this done. Lots of terraforming, lots of walls, yeah, lots of building. But for today's episode, we're going to be back in the factory, in the castle, working on some more modules here. Now, I've been keeping an eye on all the production going on here. You can see like majority of the machines have had to kick on just because of all the shortages. Let's see. Yeah, we're still working on golden nuggets. That's only at 58%. And then also gravel's calling for, oh, geez. Yeah, cobblestone. Our cobblestone supplies are dwindling. Man, everything is taking a hit just because we're just trying to make some gold nuggets. It's crazy. But yeah, that's how this system works here. Everything calls for another thing, and you know, it just sends stress down the line. But yeah, I didn't know that our cobblestone was doing so bad. We might need to work on that. Now we've got our cobblestone generator up here. It should be, yeah, it's up and running, it's moving. But man, this thing is a little laggy. Now I wasn't planning on it this episode, but maybe we can upgrade this thing to do a little bit better. Okay, so we're up here at the top. Now, I'm going to have to tear all of this down and start slotting in our new cobblestone generator 3.0. I'm going to, it's kind of module based, so that's pretty nice. I can almost put it down at the bottom, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna slot it in up here. And yeah, I need to tear all this down first, so let's get to it. And that's a clean room. Okay, let's just hope that this works and that we don't have to, well, that we didn't tear down our old cobblestone generator for nothing. Okay, so we're going to be using a schematic here. This generator here, this isn't my design. So this schematic was made by Trobian. I'm not quite sure how to say his name. So there it is, spelled out for you. But yeah, he made this cobblestone generator and it is awesome. So I really like how it works. Ooh, shoot, we're gonna have to raise our ceiling. Not by much, just one block. Okay, not too bad. Now let's get this thing positioned. You know, I could probably have the schematic cannon delete those blocks for me so I don't have to do it. Okay, what is the front and what is the back? I don't think it really matters. I think this is the back. Okay, I'm going to position that one there. Let's toss this in there, see what kind of items we need for it. Okay, so we're going to need all this stuff here. So not too bad. This is actually very compact. Okay, let me get the items all set up and we'll get this thing going. All right, I think I got everything. All good. This is good. And let's make the kaboom. Oh, and I also set this to replace solid with empty. So hopefully that should create the air blocks that are above. And continue. And that's a ding. Okay. Let's take a look at this thing. I think it opened up all the spots up there. Yeah, it did. It's just really tight. I can't see much. Okay, and of course, there's always the glitch when doing these vaults for some reason. So let's just clean that up. There we go. Let's see if there's any more glitches in the back. No, we're good. Okay, let's take a look at this thing. So, ooh, that's a mess. That's a major mess. We need to clean that up. Okay, everything here is fixed up and should be ready to go. So, in order to jumpstart this machine, we need to add a... Oh, ooh, that wasn't good. Can I add lava in this thing? No, I can't. How do I get lava in here? Okay, so in order to jumpstart this machine, we need to dump a little lava in each one of these things. Does that not work? Okay, guess we're just gonna have to pump it in the old-fashioned way here. Tanks are filling up. I mean, you only need to put like one bucket in each one of these and it should be fine. But you know what? I'm just gonna fill them all the way up full because, I mean, why not? Take a look. I got it working. Alrighty. Okay, yeah, it took a little finesse, but I finally got it. Alright, so problems when the schematic comes in. So obviously the vault has that little glitch, and when the pumps come in, half of them are pointing upwards. So it's only going to be running at half efficiency if you leave it like that. So I had to take off all the fluid tanks and turn all the pumps so that way they point downwards. Then I had to figure out which way to plug in. I'm sure the video that the guy who made this showed, but yeah, you have to plug into where this clutch is. I don't think it matters what speed you plug it in at because it's got speed controllers there. So yeah, I just plugged it in at max speed to everything else. So it's working. It's working super fast too. Now, I think that this is going to be a lot more lag efficient than my other farm, because my other farm, every time it broke blocks, they had to flow across water and then get sucked up by chutes. And yeah, it was a very kind of it seemed a little slower, but it had more movement. Now, in my testing, this module here is a little bit slower than my design for a cobblestone generator. However, I just think it's going to be a lot better on lag because it sucks up all the cobblestone almost instantly. Yeah, I mean, all this movement and all these particles and stuff, that probably does create some lag, but I still think that this is going to be better on lag. Now, that being said, since this thing is a little bit less efficient than mine, I'm going to have to build a few more. So this module is probably equal to half of the cobblestone generator that I had. So I'm thinking, let's build a few more. And that's 4 modules done. Okay, 4 big old cobblestone generators. So this should produce almost twice as much as what our other cobblestone generator did, and hopefully with less lag. So I've got I should be full of lava by now. I mean, you only need 1 bucket in each one of those tanks, but I'm just going to fill them all up. So, those should be full by now. Now, we got another situation here, and that's that these things, they don't have a frequency, so they're all kind of communicating with each other, and they're all kind of shut off. You can see all the clutches up here are turned on, so I need to set some frequencies. So I think what I'm going to do is use some colored wool just to differentiate between the 4 modules. So this one is going to be set for frequency 1 to be cobble to red wool. We're going to do cobble to red wool. Okay. That one just shut off, so that tells me that it's communicating because look, it's already full. We are at 95%. So I'm going to set that to be 99. Why not? Okay, let's do the same thing over here. Cobble to blue wool. And we'll do cobble to blue wool. Now, this thing's not turning on. What's the problem? Oh, no. Oh, the clutch stops all of that. Shoot. Let me make a quick modification here. Ooh, this thing just sprung to life and my computer is starting to wind up. That was a little laggier than I thought. Now, moment of truth. Let's go and take a look at the colony wherever it shall be. Yeah, I'm starting to feel the lag. Okay, so these guys, so if we're creating too much lag with the cobble machine, these guys will actually start moving in like a slideshow. So, luckily they are not, so I think we're good. I mean, it's just a little laggy for me because I think it must just be all the particles or something. But anyway, let's finish this off. Let's see, we've got this machine shut down. This machine should be filling up. It's got its filters, yes. This one is going to need some filters. We're going to do green and then brown. That's you for cobble green, and then over here, this last one will be cobble and brown, and cobble and brown. Okay, good. So each one of these machines should shut off individually whenever they are full. And yeah, we should be good. Now all we need to do is tie them together so that way they start sending the cobblestone where it needs to go. Well, now with Cobblestone Generator 3.0 installed, this thing is really pumping now. So with this additional cobblestone going through here, I've had to make some changes over here. I've extended this vault right here, and yeah, just for a little extra storage. And I also kind of use this vault to disperse the cobblestone down. So now the cobblestone is dispersing a little bit better. And also, as you can see right up here, I started out the chutes with a smart chute. Now, if you just use regular chutes grabbing from a vault, they're only going to drop 16 at a time. So what had ended up happening is the vault up here got completely full of cobblestone, and it was kind of these chutes were kind of choking it off, and it wasn't dropping the cobblestone fast enough. So with the smart chutes, it's going to force a full stack of 64 into these I guess dumb chutes, and then the dumb chutes can start dropping them 64 at a time instead of 16. And then I just went 2, 4, 6. That's going to disperse it between these 3 volts right here. And then these 3 volts, I just use a bunch of regular dumb chutes down here, and that's going to disperse it between the 2 lines over here. 1 line to the left, 1 line to the right, and then you can see the low left and the low right are both roughly at 100%. So that's all working good. We have space. We increased our storage quite a bit here, and now we're able to make cobble faster than ever. Yeah, all 4 machines are running right now. We're making close to twice as much as what we were before. And yeah, my computer's feeling it. Anyway, that's not going to be the bulk of this episode. This episode, we're going to be working on a few more modules over here. So first of all, I want to actually process all these gold nuggets. Oh, that's actually full. That's nice. Okay, so I want to process the gold nuggets and condense them into ingots. So we'll probably make another machine right here. I won't do as much storage for the ingots because, well, we don't need that many gold ingots. We're gonna make a processor here, so it's going to be in a similar fashion to what we're compressing the iron ingots. Pretty much all I have to do is just duplicate this exactly, and we should be good to go. Okay, looks like we got the gold ingot machine going. This is pretty much an exact copy of the iron ingot machine, so it's going to work exactly the same. Okay, good. Now, one thing I forgot to do, now since we have the gold nugget producer, I actually forgot that there's one more machine that's making, well, golden nuggets, and that's going to be the quartz machine. And, well, we haven't cleaned it out at all. So that 66% could all be golden nuggets for all we know. So I'm going to have to put a funnel on the backside to send it through that back line over there. And any gold nuggets should probably go all the way over here and get picked up by this storage over here. Now, I'm going to let this thing drain a little bit before I open up that one, just because I don't know how much is in there and I don't want it just all to start wasting out. So let's give this a little bit to drain, and then, yeah, we'll open that up. Well, let's hope that's drained enough. Let's go over here, and I think I got this one set. No, I didn't yet. Okay, I'm going to set this up. Okay, that's inputting. I need to set my filter here, so that way it only takes in nuggies. Okay. Now I'm going to set another funnel here, and that's going to be set for gold. Okay, so anytime we get gold, it should just go right down the line, spit out, and go right into our gold nugget farm over here. So that should ease up some of the stress on the gold nugget farm, and that thing's going to increase like crazy right now. So hopefully that doesn't get to 100% and start spitting all the gold nuggets out. Now, I don't actually know how full this thing was. It's a lot of gold nuggets. Okay, I think that's all the gold nuggets. There we go. Now it's just going to be spitting them out whenever it creates them. So maybe I should just set this filter. I'll do exactly 64. So whenever there's 64 gold nuggets in the system, it'll spit it out. That way we don't take up too much real estate on this belt here. Okay, so heading over here, so that dropped down from like 66% to 53%. So the rest of that is going to be quartz. Yeah, we had like 10% of that all gold nuggets. And look at that, we got up to 93% over here. So I think it was at like 80 when we started. So yep, definitely a lot of gold nuggets in the system. Okay, now for this next machine that we're going to be doing here, we're going to be making a stone farm. Yeah, stone. I mean, stone's not very, well, that interesting, but we kind of need it for the next farm that I want to slot right here in the corner. So I'm just going to basically make a little farm setup here that's going to pretty much be exactly like the glass farm over there. Yeah, it's just gonna make stone. Okay, I think we are all operational. There's a little gravel that went past. That's not good. But yeah, all our cobblestones coming in here. That's good. Coming out here, and it's getting cooked. And yeah, we're gonna have smooth stone that way. I went with the smooth stone here because, I mean, I use smooth stone a lot for the colony and here and there, you know. But I've got another use for the smooth stone here. So yeah, just wanted to get that cooked up so that just so we have it on demand. Now, one last thing we need to do is get... Ooh, that's not great. I'm kind of out of room here. There we go. We got a mini board up there. It's a little small, but I don't know. Maybe I could just extend it out one more. That wouldn't look too bad. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Alright, that is complete. Alrighty, we made another module here. So it's pretty much exactly the same as how we make stone, but this time we're running it through a soul fire to infest it. And by infesting it, we get, well, infested stone. So by putting this thing down, well, you can break it, and that's going to give you a silverfish. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is to make a bunch of infested stone so that way we can place them down, kill the silverfish, and get XP. So I've got all this space here just to make a machine that's going to lay down infested stone, mine it up, spawn the silverfish, and then kill the silverfish. And with the create enchantment industry, you can actually automate killing mobs and still get XP from it. So we'll automate it. We'll get we'll get a deployer in there that's going to be swinging a sword, killing off all the silverfish, and it's going to be dropping XP. We're going to collect the XP and we're going to turn it into a liquid form, and we're going to pipe it right onto the other side of this wall and create a nice little enchanting area. So essentially with this method here, we can turn cobblestone into XP. So yeah, not too bad, not too bad. All right, so I got a few things to do right here. Let me see if I can build this up, figure something out, and yeah, we'll be right back. So normally when I go and build things like this, I try to do it in creative first, in like a creative world, and then I bring it over here. But this is going completely off of, well, we're just going to experiment here. I've got something like this done. Now, you got to be careful when making silverfish spawners. You have to make sure that there's no other blocks in the area that could get infested by silverfish because they just make a mess. Oh, can silverfish infest deep slate? Oh, okay. Looks like they can infest regular deep slate, but they can't infest cobble deep slate. Okay, so we should be good. We've got cobble deep slate there, so yeah, I just don't want them to turn my entire walls into silverfish. Okay, so I've got something like this done. Not too bad. So I think I'm gonna drop them into like a water channel right here. And then drop them in somewhere like right here. And this will be where I kill them, I think. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to use deployers to kill them. So I'll do a deployer there, and a deployer here. So they're going to, I'll put swords on them, but they're going to attack one block away. So it skips a block, and then this will be the attack block. So anything that's right here is going to get hit by 3 deployers at a time. That should about do it. Okay, killing chamber is looking pretty good now. And now we're going to put our disenchanter here. And again, this is from the Create Enchantment mod. Create Enchantment Industry. Okay, so we're going to need to put on some andesite funnels here, here, and here. Before we start this thing up, I'm going to have to set filters on each one of these things for like a diamond sword or something like that. And that way it won't drop out the diamond sword. So luckily silverfish, why can't I say that? Luckily silverfish have only one drop, so they're only going to drop out experience. It's going to come all the way over to here. It's going to get enchanted right there, and then we're going to pump it out to where we need to go with it. Well, I got this room a little prepared. I'm going to go ahead and start piping this and connecting it up over there. So let me just sneak a pipe in here. Okay, that should be all plumbed up good. Now I'm thinking we can just, I don't know, I could attach to it here. Yeah, let's just attach that pump there. That way I can get that there, and then we'll just kind of, yeah, go around like that. Okay, doesn't have to be real pretty. And I know this build isn't, like, the prettiest out of all the modules I've made, but, yeah, that's just because I never really went into creative and try to compress it or anything like that. Oh! Oh, shoot! Spirit taking. Oh, I forgot that you can disenchant yourself. It took all my levels. I forgot about that. Okay, well, don't step on this thing if you don't want to lose your levels or anything. Alright. So we've got a place for our experience to go. We've got the disenchantment table. We've got all of these dropping off the experience. We just need to go get a bunch of diamond swords, plop them in place, and we should be ready to go. Everything looks like it's all wired up and operational. That's all good. Drills are going, fingies are going. Yeah, I think we're ready. I think we can start introducing some infested stone into this system here. I've got a clutch here so that way we could turn this whole thing off. We don't want to get overwhelmed with the silverfish. But, alright, let's, I'm just going to do it kind of quick and turn that off. Okay. Are they dying? Oh, you know what? This thing isn't... Oh, no. Nope, 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 nope. Let's turn this off. I forgot to set all of this to... Oh, they're entity cramming. Okay, we're in trouble. I forgot to set this all to attack mode. Hold on. Oh, I might be able to squeeze in there. Use attack. There we go. Let's get this one onto attack. Okay. I don't know if I could get to the other one. Probably not. You know what? Let me try going underneath. Alright, let's turn that back on. Ooh, pound it, bro. Okay. Looks like it's all attacking. Good. Killing it super fast. Okay, that's going good. Now, did I get any experience from that? Okay, let's try it again. I don't think I got any. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we are getting experience. It's mostly coming from this side. The other ones aren't doing much damage, though. I wanted to go with the 3 swords just so we can make sure we kill them fast enough, but yeah, we're only receiving it from one side. Okay, good, good. I'm glad it's working. It's slow, and I knew it was going to be a little slow, but hopefully this is enough to start making progress in our tank. Let's go ahead and start draining that. There we go. Experience is heading out. Ooh, look at that. Lovely, lovely experience. Okay, I don't know if that's a lot or not. Well, that's just going to be a trickle farm, just like all the rest of the farms. You know, they work slow, but you know, a little at a time. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Oh, you know what? I forgot to put my water source to push them all the way over. You know what? Let's get to that. There we go. Now we're back up to full speed. Now with the water source there, that's going to push them over, hopefully a little quicker. Oh man, there's so many particles. And get them down into the killing chamber a lot faster. Yeah, I think we might be max entity cramming some of them, which is unfortunate. Oh no, and there's a little bit of experience stuck in there. That's not good either. I might need to put another disenchanter right there. Yeah, that looks like experience floating around, so let me see if I can get in here a little bit. Oh man, that's a lot of experience. Okay, something is up here. Now I don't know if these swords will work without these. Here, let me get rid of this. Oh, it still works. I could simplify this quite a bit. So in my testing, these deployers didn't work on attack mode unless they could drop all the drops from the mob. And the experience counted as a drop too. So, you know what? Let's fix this up a bit. Mistakes were made. Mistakes are made, mistakes are made. Oh man. Oh man, I gotta heal. Okay, go down there. Go away. Go despawn. Oh, so many mistakes were made. There we go. A little more fine-tuned and streamlined here. Okay, it's a little more compact as well. So, I changed out brass funnels. I've actually got them on the front side. All of these conveyor belts are going towards the middle and eventually funneling up over here. And yeah, it's working now. You can see the experience just flowing through. So I think we're going to be able to kill the... Yeah, it's killing these silverfish pretty quickly too. We can just keep killing silverfish as quickly as this thing can make them. So if I find that it's not enough, I could always extend this thing out a little more if I want to, but I probably won't do that. I don't want to, like, completely annihilate our stone and infested stone supply, so I think this is fast enough. It's going to slowly trickle into our storage tank over here, and yeah, I mean, I could store a ton of it, so I could probably get to level 30 several hundred times with that. So that is working. I'm really happy with this. There are other designs on a silverfish spawner like this. And, you know, a lot of other designs call for doing it yourself and actually hitting the silverfish yourself for the experience. But I really like the Create Enchantment Industry mod for this reason. Oh man, mistakes were made. We're up to level 50 and I was trying to put a clutch on here. It engaged this pump. So I've got like a little U-shaped pipe right there, a pump. So I barely powered this pump and I shot up to level 50 in just less than a second. That was crazy. So let me turn this off, get this in place, get my switch in place. Now we can reactivate it. Okay, I want to actually go and disenchant myself so that way I could show you guys how much experience we're actually getting. Oh no. I can't disenchant myself. I don't fit in there. Let's see if this is gonna work here. Nope. Oh yeah, it is working. Very slowly. Okay, well let me just hang out here until I lose all my levels. Okay, disenchantment complete. Let's go see how much experience we got here. So, like, roughly 21,000. Let me turn this off. Right there. Okay. How much? We got 21,260 in here. So, if I was just to flick this just ever so lightly... Oh, maybe a little longer. Ooh, up to 24. That was like not even a second. So, let's see. About 1,000 millibuckets, little less, gets us up to level 24. Okay. to 17. Okay. So it seems like a bucket actually goes a long way. So a bucket's about 1,000 millibuckets. Jeez. Man. That thing pumps out experience like crazy. Okay, that's working. So I'm going to do some work here on decorating this room, kind of making ourselves a little enchanting setup right here. And we can just use this thing to get all the all the experience that we need to do all the enchanting that we want. Now, one thing I do want to show you is this. So let's take a look at this. 63% of our power is already being used. We are using a lot of stress units, and it's starting to show. Well, majority of our machines are on right now. Like, I'd say probably more than 50% of them are on, and we're planning on doing a lot more machines than this. However, a lot of them are extremely inefficient because I've got so many of these fans just going at max speed for no reason, and even when the machine turns off, a lot of these fans keep on running. So let's take the soul sand maker for instance. We've got, yeah, so that fan is connected to the belt over here running all the time. And then where is our clutch? Oh, this one doesn't have a clutch. So all it does to stop is just turn off that funnel. So yeah, that means that this fan is running all the time. Now there are, I mean, situations like that, I might be able to streamline that a little bit and get it to run at a slower speed. I want all these belts running at max speed, and like all the grinders and stuff like that running at max speed. There might be situations where I can slow certain things down. Like, let's take, for instance, this one right here. I can probably grab power from up here and bring it down to that fan, so that way it's not running at full power. So I'm thinking about putting this top rail where all the signs are, maybe at half power or something like that. So that way that'll just help us save a little bit on power, and then I can just go around and figure out what I can dial down, what I could plug into this top power rail, and yeah, just get everything a little more efficient. I'm going to set this for, let's see, what is half speed? That should be 126, right? No, it's 128. There we go. Put that there. Put that there. Let's extend that out one. And there we go. Okay. All that should be running at half speed. That can help us out a little bit. Let's see, 63%. What can we take off the network? I'm thinking if I was to take that off, can I take, yeah, I could take that out, put that there. I'm going to hit that there. Let's come up a little bit. And there. Oh, I'm going to have to open this up. Okay, there we go. That's blowing the wrong way. Okay, that looks good. Okay, I think I'm going to just do that for most of my fans, so that way they're not on the fast one. That's not too awful bad. I mean, it is a little ugly seeing that. Oh, we got to fix that. Let's get ourselves a casing and pop that back up there. Good. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that for quite a few of these things, and that should alleviate some stress. Well, I've got 8 fans shut off up here. Well, not shut off, but put down to half speed. I think that's about all I can do without doing like major overhauls and stuff. So let's see. Oh, and over here also, we've got switches put on this stuff. So whenever it's not in use for an extended period, I could just switch it off to just switch right on top of a clutch right there. And then same thing over here. This one actually saved us a lot of power right here. So all of this stuff is shut off until we need it. Once we need it, we could turn all that back on. Now, let's see what our power is. We're at 49%. That's not bad. So we saved ourselves a little bit. So definitely we need to start thinking about power efficiency in the future, so that way we don't have to upgrade our generator anytime soon. But yeah, like I said, majority of these machines are running, so we are a little power heavy right now. But yeah, I think it's all going good. And you know what? Let's see, is our iron farm working? It is working. But you know what? These things, they don't use a whole lot of power, so I think it's fine. Oh no, the pumps, they do use a bit of power. So, but other than that, yeah, I think we're fine. Alrighty, well, I'm happy to have seen this corner get done here. Oh, let's do one more experience check here. Ooh, that's a lot of experience. That should get me to like level 200 or 400 or something like that. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this episode so far. Got our new cobblestone generator, got a few more modules done, and we got our silverfish XP farm done as well. But if you guys have been enjoying this series so far, please leave a like and a subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.